White Lives Matter. Tell me your take on Kanye's T-shirt.
Okay. A white man owns the slogan Black Lives Matter. What if Kanye owns the slogan White Lives Matter?
Can I break some news right now?
Okay.
My best friend in the entire world is a black man, Ramses, owns White Lives Matter.
Is he linked with Kanye?
No.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Kanye don't own it.
But a black man does.
A black man owns White Lives Matter right now.
So Kanye's promoting black businesses.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Kanye knew that because he just bought the fucking
Now
thing
he
like
didn't know if
3
Kanye
weeks.
knew that. What if he did know?
You don't think it's a little like a
I'm not saying I agree.
right.
I'm just saying instead of us all bash, let's see what's the madness behind it. Like, does he own this slogan? I know Candace Owens has a documentary coming out about all the money Black Lives Matter stole from people. Is this merch for that?
So my thing is a couple of things can be right. One, Black Lives Matter, the organization,
Yes.
clearly
Bullshit.
some bullshit.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I donated. I also am glad I talked to Killer Mike when all that was happening because
All our
he
money
told me
went
who to give money to and I gave it to like not like I gave it
A
to
lot
other,
of our money went to Joe Biden.
whoever it went.
Yeah.
So that's true, right? Yes, the fucking foundation is obviously corrupt.
Yes.
What also is true is the term Black Lives Matter is factual. And the reason why it became a thing was because it is pretty evident that in the United States, black lives have never been valued in the same way white lives have been valued, right?
Facts.
So I think in the spawn of like Black Lives Matter becoming this movement that a lot of old white people associated with riots and violence and shit,
For sure.
White Lives Matter became the opposite, or All Lives Matter became like the super like crazy
Defense.
redneck Trump MAGA hat wearing ass thing to say.
Yeah.
So the term White Lives Matter is also true. White lives matter.
Yes.
Sure they do.
Yes. All lives matter.
All lives, of course, all lives matter.
But it's not about all lives or white lives.
I just think
because
that when you say white lives matter, it like it's not just the term. Like when Kanye said on Tucker Carlson, I said it because it's true. Like he's not wrong.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like the symbolism of wearing that.
I think that's where it gets combative because it's like exactly what you're saying. It comes across as you're going against.
Just to do it.
Well, yeah, just
to stir
to
it
do
up.
what we
Yeah.
But I don't think at the level Kanye's at, and I could be wrong, that he would just do that to do that.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely some type of method behind it, and there's something coming behind it. I don't know what it is, but what I'm going to say is until I fully know, I'm not just going to develop an opinion and just be like, oh, fuck Kanye because he wore a White Lives Matter shirt. I want to see what's the method behind it. Now, if it's solely him just being a dick, you know what I mean, and want to be combative, then I'm not for that.
Right.
But if it is something behind it to where he's trying to change a narrative, let's see how it pans
And
out.
I understood like his reasoning for wearing the Trump hat because I think his thing
I
was-
didn't get that.
So I understood it because he essentially was saying you don't have like the Democratic Party has taken advantage of the black vote forever.
For sure.
The whole reason why Joe Biden is the president is because I think it was the South Carolina
Has anybody
primary.
seen Kamala Harris?
She's from your city, right?
Has anybody seen her?
I don't know, man.
Have y'all seen her?
She got.
I haven't seen her since she was, yes, Joe, we did it.
We did it, Joe.
I haven't seen her. I'd like to see you, Kamala.
Yeah.
Come outside.
But I think him wearing the MAGA hat was a point to be made that, hey, we're not automatic. Like, think freely. Think for
sure.
yourself. Just because you're black doesn't
But
mean...
that's Kanye.
Yeah.
That's Kanye. I think sometimes he's so much of a forward thinker, right? The message gets lost because of the way it's communicated at times. I don't think he means any harm. I think he's a disruptor, right? I think he's a creative genius. I just think sometimes he communicates his message in a confusing way to certain people. But I don't think we should bash him for it. I think we should hear him out, see how it plays out, see what happens. And if we don't agree, we don't agree. If you do agree, cool. If not, move on.
Have you ever like heard of Kanye fucking with your shit at all, or
I worked with Kanye.
you've worked with him?
Yeah. I worked on Donda for 4 days in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Wow. What
One
was
of the
that
best
like?
experiences of my life. That's why I said I can't just bash him because
Because you've been around him, you know him.
It's something to it.
Yeah.
Like he's always thinking forward.
That's when he was living there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was there for 4 days. Well, he was there for like a month, but I was
Yeah.
there for 4 days. And I'd watch him write a song, go in another room, do a melody, go in another room and design a building, go in the cafeteria and have a meeting with Balenciaga about what the fashion show needs to look like in 2025.
Yeah.
Go to rehearsals, go to choreography, go back in the room and tell them joints to make a beat, take a certain part of that beat and send it to 88 Keys. Like he's just a creative guy, you know? So it's like I can't, being around somebody like that, it's hard to just say they're coming from a place of malice.
That's fair.
You know, you kind of got to see it all the way through because you might not have the full information.
The full context.
So I got to wait and see. I don't know. I can't just make an opinion.